Last session for your stretches here, guys. We're going to be looking at post-ab workout. So basically when you're doing your abs, you're using a lot of the hip flexor and lower back. So we want to give those guys a nice stretch out. So we're going to start with cat and curl. So all you're going to do, all fours on the knees. You're going to lower the back as much as you can and bring your head as high towards the ceiling as you can, and then go the complete opposite direction. Making sure that you do about 10 in each direction. Same speed that I'm going here, guys, so not too quick, not too slow. Just getting through the movement. 10 of those each way. Once you're done there, we can go into a lower back stretch. So, onto your back. You can take one leg, keeping it nice and straight. Take it straight across the body as far as you can until it touches the ground. The same side arm is going to come back down and rest on the ground. Nice, long, deep breaths on this one. Every time you exhale, just relax into that stretch a little bit more. You're going to hold 60 seconds on one side and then swap over and do 60 seconds the other way. Then we are going into a hip flexor static stretch on the toe. So similar to the other hip flexor stretch that we're done, we're going to start on the knee. Then you can take both hands, put them on the inside of the front foot. Then you're going to push onto that back toe and squeeze that back leg's bum cheek, and you get a really nice stretch through that hip flexor there. You're going to hold for 60 seconds on one side and then swap over and do 60 seconds on your other side. Moving from there into child's pose, just a nice relaxing one here, just releasing a bit of tension from the lower back. So sitting down on your haunches, all you're going to do is just lean forward as far as you can. Try and keep the bum in contact with the heels and just come as close to the ground as you feel comfortable with. Basically this one you can hold for as long as you feel. It's a really awesome stretch. You'll feel great after this one, so hold for a few minutes if you want to. Hold as short as 60 seconds if you want as well though. Last one we're going to be looking at is a little bit more difficult, so I apologize if I fall or anything in this one. All you're going to need is a gym ball. If you don't have one of those, this one might be a little bit too hard to use other things for, because you kind of want something that will mold to your spine a little bit. So if you don't have one, don't worry about doing this one, guys. But all you're going to do is take a seat on the ball, slowly just roll yourself out until you feel comfortable, and then leaning back, letting the head and the arms just hang. Nice deep breaths. Every exhale, just sink a little bit lower. Just hold as long as you feel comfortable with. When you're coming out, just be careful of any head spins that you get. That's the end of the stretching program, guys.